I like George Bernard Shaw's quote. At least it's attributed to him that the biggest problem with communication is the illusion that it's taken place. And I told my wife what I'd like put on my tombstone is words are a poor approximation for meaning. And, when you think about what the Bible says about our architecture, desires, intellect, intentions, and actions, all those things are jumbled together. And words really are just an approximation. They're an attempt to make tangible something we're feeling inside. And so you can think of words as sort of two-dimensional and your feelings are four-dimensional. And so that's a huge issue when we're communicating with each other. If we're trying to build teams that are on the same page and have the same purpose, how can we do that if we can't get of one mind? So what are things you can do? One, you build relationships with people so you get to know them. That really helps. A marriage is a good example. You begin to read over time words and body language as you get to know your spouse. And the same thing's true at work. As you get to know people, you can translate their actions as part of the meaning. It's interesting today with the remote communications that the dimension that brings to communication. It's good that we can see each other on the screen, at least with Zoom or some of these other technologies, but we do lose some of the communication advantage of being face-to-face. Yeah, so, kind of a final thought on this. I think Stephen Covey pointed out in his 7 Habits is really focusing on understanding what the other person is saying. He even suggests as a technique to repeat back to the other person in your own words until they acknowledge you have really heard them. Whatever the technique is, the point is to really change your focus from what you're going to say next, instead to trying to really understand deeply what the person is saying.